Howdy folks, how y'all doing? Cub here and welcome back to another episode of our LEGO Star Wars Buildable Figures series. Today, after the failure of the last episode, I mean, come on, Finn. You're a great character, John Boyega's a great actor, LEGO, I know you can do good stuff. What's up with this guy's neck? What's up with that? You couldn't just give him like a slightly thicker, I don't even know. Today we're gonna look at a set that doesn't disappoint, and that is the LEGO Star Wars Buildable Figure number 75114. This is the First Order Stormtrooper. It is recommended for ages 7 to 14 and it contains 81 pieces. Now this is one of the cheaper of the 6 sets that came out in early 2016. It and Rey both sit at $19.99. With 81 pieces, this comes out to 25 cents, I think, per piece average, depending on whether you want to round up or down. And I generally round up. So 25 cents per piece, not bad. I think Rey is still the cheapest. And this is, if you liked Phasma, this is sort of like a slightly cheaper Phasma. Is it as good as Phasma? I don't know. I like Phasma, but this set is also pretty good if you like the new Stormtrooper outfit. And I like to pretend that this is FN, whatever his name was. He yells, "Traitor!" Although, unfortunately, he does not come with the traitor weapon. That would have been fantastic if he had. So just taking a look at the box here, you see in the front, very straightforward. Got a little Disney logo down there in the bottom. I haven't really been pointing those out in these videos, but it's there. On the side, again, wonderful, clean character, logos, trademark. Over on the back, we see him taking an almost like the FN. Can we just call him Traitor? I know LEGO's declared him FN something or another, but I kind of like TR-8R. So he's taking a very similar pose. You see he comes with a weapon that fires red blasters, and as you can see, he comes with 2. He's got a little pistol that'll clip to his side, similar to the way Phasma's weapon does, as will his main blaster. And we got some other examples down in the bottom. Now, this set has been opened. That's because it was part of the great SD card crash of 2016, so we won't have any footage of the unboxing for him, but we can set him over in the background and check this fella out. This is actually a pretty nice set. Now, hopefully you'll be able to see him in detail, even with the very white background. Hopefully that won't be too much of an issue, and in fact, let's move the box directly behind him, and we'll give him as best a shot as we can. Now, I've got him holding the weapon similar to you see it on the box. I find it interesting that the Stormtrooper here is left-handed. Was Phasma? Right, so all the other sets are pictured holding their weapons in the right hand, but they made the bad guy hold it in his left hand. So, I don't know, maybe LEGO, the folks at Star Wars, the folks at Disney, maybe they hate left-handed people? Sound off in the comments if you think that that's cruel and unusual for LEGO to make the bad guy, not even a good bad guy. He's one of the worst. These guys, they can't aim for nothing, and they just get taken down like nothing. So, I mean, do you, like, as a left-handed viewer out there, think that maybe you deserve a little bit more respect from LEGO and Star Wars? Or do you think it's just a fluke? They happen to put it in his left hand in the picture. They're like, whatever. I think that's probably more likely, and for you to get upset with that would just be silly. Anyway, we've gone off on a tangent here. Let's take a look at the set, and I'm sorry, buddy, I'm going to have to open up your arms, and we're going to go ahead and tackle one of the base issues that I've got with all of these sets. This rear upper leg. Now, on this one, it's not as bad. The CCBS character creature build system always has some weird gaps in it. It's these thighs up here, man. Look, you did this on the lower leg, on the back of the thigh, or on the back of the calf, and it looks great. Back of the calf there. Look, what have you done? You added these little black pieces so that he could attach his weapon. That was good, but you could have done a little bit better. That being said, I guess maybe it's the color scheme. I don't know what's going on here. This is not as bad or as noticeable as certain other sets. Back in the front here, none of this is a sticker. No decals going on here. The entire chest is a printed piece. Good on you, LEGO. I always appreciate that. With this set here, we don't have the awkward Finn issue of odd-sized neck because he's wearing a helmet. Unlike Daisy Ridley, unlike Rey, the hands are perfectly proportioned because they look like gloved hands. I think it's difficult to do humans, so you have to cut LEGO some slack. Although saying that, Rey turned out pretty good. We got his little side weapon here, which connects to the side of his pants and can be pulled out. Although, I will say this, I don't know if it's just this set, his ankles are a little bit weak, so he tends to hump over a bit. I'm not sure what's going on there. But there you go. You can clip that on there. Now he's got a pistol, a bang bang, a bangity bang. And, of course, both this and his main weapon can be placed back here again for storage. Like so. The main weapon, speaking of which, is pretty cool. I like these guns, how all of them are slightly different. If you look at Finn's, you look at Phasma's, you look at this guy's, you add some different pieces to them, and all of a sudden it's like an entirely new gun. I like that. Trigger mechanism is right down here, and you just pull, and it fires, so it's pretty good. And we tried to shoot Daisy a couple episodes back, or I say Daisy, we tried to shoot Rey a couple episodes back. Certainly would not try to shoot Daisy Ridley. Rey unfortunately did not fall over dead, so I guess that is not a feature that works the way we would want it to. Having said that, good guys are hard to kill, and Stormtroopers die by the dozenth, like in every scene, so let's see if maybe... Look at that, the armor does do something. Now really, I don't have a whole lot to say on this set. It's pretty good. The helmet is nice and detailed. I think, and I just now thought about this, wouldn't it be great if this was just Finn, and maybe this was the only set in the collection that the helmet came off, and you could have his awkward, weird neck underneath it, but then you could put the helmet back on and he'd look normal? Hold on. Are you taking notes, Lego? Are you taking note? This is how you do it? And then instead of making this a solid piece, look at that nonsense in there. Look at that. Take that out. And I don't know, just make it to where it just slides over. And all of a sudden we have FN2187. It would have been so good, Lego! Oh man. Saying that, I guess I could go buy now the Luke Skywalker set and plop his head off and put it on here, and we could have almost like Luke Skywalker in disguise, although not the right armor, not the right generation armor, so I guess that wouldn't work. I should probably put Finn's head back on his body now, because I don't know how long he can go like this. Now the real question here is, why would you get this set versus Phasma? A set that I personally think is slightly better. I like Phasma. Phasma's nice. Alright, let's do a quick comparison, because I think out of all the batch, these are the two that should be compared to each other. So, okay, first off, these are side by side right now. Phasma's much taller, so you get a bit more height out of Phasma. You get the cool gray armor. You get a larger gun, although that's just pieces tapped onto it, so it's basically the same. I believe the bolt colors are the same. Yeah, Phasma's looks a little darker, but I think that's just a trick of the light. The chest pieces are basically the same printing and everything, although Phasma's, actually saying that, Phasma's has a little bit different detail down here compared to down here on him. I'm looking for some other, mostly just coloring differences between the two. Phasma has the cool cape though. That said, there's a $5 difference, so for the cool cape, the extra height, and a few more pieces you are paying. In fact, it's not even that many more pieces. Wait a darn minute. Let's move this gal over a bit, and we'll move this fella over a bit. You will be paying $5 more for one additional piece. That's right. Phasma has 82 pieces. The standard Stormtrooper has 81. Now, obviously, these pieces are bigger. Look at how long her legs are. Absurdly long. And, no, wait, that's... I guess the cape's the one piece. I mean, she's got more details on her gun, and then he has like a minigun, so you could probably disassemble the minigun and put those pieces on the big one. Really, the cape and the extra height are the only two things that differentiate them, but $5 worth? It's a lot of money. Ultimately, it comes down to what you're looking for in these sets. Personally, I like Phasma. I know the character was a little underdeveloped in the movie, but she still looked awesome. Gwendolyn Christie is an awesome actress. I think she did the role well for what she was given, and I hope she does even better in the next movie. They give her more to do. You get more height, you get a cool cape. I would go for her, but if you just like the Stormtroopers, and I do, and I'm glad I got the Stormtrooper. I'm glad I didn't have to choose between the two of them. I like having them both. They can be buddy-buddy and play foosball together at Starkiller Base, or, well, not anymore, they can't. But if you're trying to decide between the two of them, I don't know how this video would have been helpful in any meaningful way. We haven't really discussed the pros and cons of either set, other than the fact that this one has a cape and is taller. And if that matters to you, and that's worth $5, well, the dadgummit, I've helped you make a purchasing decision. So I guess we're gonna go. Oh, also the box is a bit thicker, so it's got that going for it, I suppose. All right, I'll see y'all in the next video. We're gonna look at our last set from the early 2016 collection. Thank y'all for watching. And if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. Until next time, God bless you. I'll see you later. Bye.